Boom, we're live on camera. We're back in action. Let's get this private match set up. Today, guys, we have Dex and Mewtree starting off with the big 15 shot list, and they're going to be on EU. This guy's in an online game.
Was warming up till the very last second.
Yep. All right. Let me open up the VC. There we go. All right, so I gave them the permission to choose who starts with possession. Let's see what they do. Oh, damn, he just takes it.
Wow, right off to Mewtree. Okay.
All right, still going to be best of one at this point. Oh, he went for a two-wheel after that. Okay, a good start.
That's
like
about the kind of same setup we were seeing yesterday, though. Oh, I like this mix-up from Dex. He can get one more touch.
Okay.
Oh! Off the
So
rip.
I think he got a triple, and
Pretty
the
clean.
last was a puff. Yeah, double into a puff. That was the triple. He got two, so let's judge that one for sure. Boom. So I'm gonna have to give that one probably a 7 out of 10, just because even though it wasn't perfect, that's a really good starter. And triple dashing is not easy. He did puff the last one, so that's why I'm not giving this an 8. Yeah, I'm going with 7.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I actually like the dash setup. I'm surprised that like an empty jump there like didn't mess him up. But he did go for a flick, I'm pretty sure, and it just happened to be like in that area where he could get a final touch. So it was good of him to finish off the shot, you know, with a nice no flip at the end. So it's a little bit of like an improv shot. Because of that, I'm not going to rate it as high, but I'm going to give it like a 7.2 as well, around a 7.
Nice, yeah.
Just because overall it was really clean, nice to watch.
And if you guys are wondering where Royo went, remember yesterday how there was someone behind him in the camera? They got him. So this is all we have left of Royo.
May he rest in peace.
And looks like with the chat total, that is going to be a 22.2 for Dex. Let's bring it back over to the gameplay here. First attempt, we've already got a 22 on the board.
All right, we got the ball back in Mewtree's possession. Looking at the corner, it seems. It doesn't get a flick, though. You hate to see it.
Attempt number 2 for Dex from the Toad clan. Oh, nice backflip.
Flick.
Oh,
that was
slight
a
misread on the double. Yeah, that was an awkward one for sure. He just flicked it so hard, like he put too much sauce on it that time. Yeah, I'm not judging that higher than the previous shot.
We can probably let that one go. He was still reaching for the far post at that point. You got to respect it.
Yep.
All right, Mewtree going for the corner again. Ooh, gets the flick. Touch.
Oh, that would have been clean.
That was some good contact, but not the right angle. Okay, Dex.
Pop flick into 180.
I'm liking the spins. I'm liking the movement.
Oh.
Mewtree trying to go for like a kind of pinch kind of thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that was attempted to be like a dash flick to the sidewall or something. Oh.
Dex not getting a favorable flick either. Mewtree's under a lot of pressure right now. Dex scored something on his first attempt, so okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, one more touch maybe.
Ah,
Not quite.
it's not what he was going for sure. We will judge that though, just because that's the first thing he's put on the board, and I want to make sure we get some scores in for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going with a 4 because, as we saw, that was not his end goal. He was definitely trying to get another touch there if possible, but the flick was just a little too hard.
Yeah, it was definitely a incomplete shot. It looks like he popped up the ball with his jump rather than it looked like he was going for a jump cancel, and it just happened to go in the net. I'm gonna give it like a 4 as well. I think 4 is fair.
All right, nice. Yeah, and looks like chat is going with a pretty low score as well. So we're gonna end with a 10 for that one. And keep in mind,
All right.
this is always going to be a lower score than yesterday because we're missing Royo. So
yeah, we're not in the same point territory anymore.
yeah, we're looking at a different scale here. 10. Let's bring it back over.
All right, nice little flick.
All right.
Going for maybe an insta double there.
Yeah, that would be pretty insane from that angle. All right, sideball or corner
Back
flick rather.
Corner. Oh, that's a
Back
nice
flip.
flick.
Oh, damn.
Maybe too good of a flick.
Yeah, the flicks are smacking today. It's the follow-ups that need work. Flicks are too much sauce. All right, pop flick.
Clean
Side
setup.
dash. Okay. Oh, it didn't go in.
I don't know who in chat has been counting those shots, but feel free to add another one on. Oh, maybe even another one.
Oh.
Oh, it goes in. This is about the same thing that happened last time.
Yeah,
I think
again,
it's an attempted jump cancel.
Yeah. He said skip, so we'll be skipping that one. So that was their 6th shot each, and we're going to be moving on. This is Dex 6th, and then we'll be on 7 attempts.
Doing a little loop in the corner.
Nice,
big
clean
flick.
dash.
Maybe a pancake.
Oh,
with no ball cam.
Yeah, respect the no ball cam grind.
Yeah, that's like really tough to do, honestly. Like I would just pop it on for a second to have an idea of what to do. Okay, Mewtree going for a little no flick, pop flick, little mix up.
Into the slingshot. I definitely want to see one of those today. And no flick into a slingshot. Somebody hits a 2-touch off that would be crazy.
Yeah, slingshots have been a little. We've had a little drought with them. Actually, I'm surprised. Wow, that was actually really close. Dang. You had it lined up. The ball just didn't bounce as it needed to.
So yeah, right now, like 5 shots remaining per player. Oh no, sorry, not 5 shots remaining. We're at 7 shots remaining per player.
Nice. Okay, still got quite a few. Oh, Dex into the corner. Now the sidewall.
Oh, close. We're seeing a lot of close fails on double taps. I think we need to see like a basic solo play at the net. Just get something in, especially for Mewtree.
Yeah. Mewtree's just got to get something solid on the board.
Oh,
that's a huge
clean
flick from Dex.
Oh! He's getting closer and closer every time, dude. These dash flicks to the corner. He might hit it next time.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for a no flip there, but his jump timer ran out. A little unfortunate. Oh, Musty.
Oh, really clean flick. Wow.
I like
These flicks are crazy today.
Oh, here we go, Mewtree. Oh, I thought maybe there was enough on there to like get a nice flick at the end, but not quite. Oh, another musty
Wow.
from Dex. Dang.
Yeah, he has some freedom right now with only 4 shots remaining each right now. This is not looking too good for Mewtree. He has to get something on the board. Oh my god!
Oh!
The
Wow,
lineup
I
for
did
that
not-
backflip was so clean.
Dang, that was clean. I did like the way he air rolled here. I'm like,
Right.
what is he doing? That's nice. What a setup.
Wow. I'll tell you right now, for me, that is beating what Dex scored. That was so clean and way lower percentage than what we've seen so far. So I have to give that an 8. Such a clean setup and a nice delayed backflip. He had to like backflip early before he reached the ball. That was clean.
Yeah, that was a very solid, I'd say, well thought through and well executed shot because it looks like that everything that was meant to happen did happen. So that's big points for me. I'm gonna give it like a just because of the fact that it's a little bit wide on the field and placement isn't quite far post. I'm gonna give it like a 8.3. Otherwise, it could be potentially a 9 or above.
Yep. Yeah, I feel that. That was definitely a banger. And it's going to take over Dex's score with a 24.3. 24.3, Mew leading.
All right, chat's giving it an 8 as well. Yeah.
All right, Dex going for the back wall dash again. Jump cancel. Oh, okay. And so
Perhaps
we're
try to-
now, I think after this attempt, we'll be at 2 attempts remaining per player.
Okay. Oh, I like the wall setup here. I like going for that on occasion in unranked. That's fun.
Yeah. I've never scored that. I haven't grinded it enough.
Same. Here we go,
Okay.
Dex. Get that flick.
Oh, no, dude.
Ah.
He definitely
He was
needed a
right
flick there.
He's right there.
You can see the precision. Like he
Oh,
intentionally
tough.
does a little bit slower movement when he knows the ball is behind him and he has to clutch up because there's only a few attempts left, but he failed the flick on that. Damn.
Oh, that's
nice
a good
pop flick.
setup. Oh.
Went for the 2-touch, I think. Almost got it.
Go ahead and add another one to that counter. Whoever's doing that, that's that's another one.
Looks like there has been 73 pop flick into
No
2-touch
way.
attempts so far. Tournament.
73 is absurd. All right, back to Dex.
Final both.
This is it. Make
Final
or break.
attempt.
Oh!
He actually got a 2-touch on that.
He's done it!
Oh my
That was
god.
clean.
Clean pop flick into the side dash. Gets a decently powerful touch there. I think that I would call that a 2-touch because he didn't really like flick the ball and hit it multiple times. He just like banged it from 1 touch.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely not a single touch, so it's probably a 2-touch. Yeah.
So I would have to give that. I don't like that one more than Mewtree's. I do think that was really good, but we have seen it a lot, and I'm gonna give that a 7.
7. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was probably about as good as you could ask for with those kinds of shots. It covers like almost the whole field. It gets placed top corner. The flick is super clean as well. It's like almost a perfect shot. So I'm gonna give it like a 8.7 or yeah 8.7. That was really good.
Ooh, okay. We'll see what chat votes here, and that is it's definitely close. That's gonna determine what we have. We have a 21.7 total, which means Mewtree does take the dub. 21.7 Mew dub. Oh, I said 2.17. Yeah, he got 2.17 on that one.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, crazy shots either way. What a first game of the day.
Dang, that was crazy, bro.
Well, I
The
think
two
Mewtree has
touch.
technically one more attempt if he wants to do something, but yeah, it seems like Dex's stuff is over, so GG's.
All right, so moving on to the next match, we will have. Let me pull up the list here. Switch and FRX playing shortly. We're setting up the lobby here. And let me see. So I don't know if I've finished the bracket screen yet. Yeah, let me see if I can edit this. Yeah, there we go. So this is an updated bracket.
Live bracket update. No way.
So now we see Dex and Mewtree. That match just happened in the top left. Dex will be moving on to the semis. And now we will be playing Switch and FRX, seeing how they do. And yeah, whoever wins this will move forward into the top four, guys. If you're not sure about the format of this tournament, basically the way it works is yesterday people played to win a match and qualify for October 12th and 13th, which is going to be a 2v2 final. That'll be the 2v2 final bracket where they will get matched up with how well they do next week. There will be solo freestylers doing a 1v1 tournament as well. Each player, depending on how well they place in their own style bracket, they'll receive a teammate from their other style bracket to compete together in the 2v2 on October 12th and 13th.
Yeah, guys, I think I said this yesterday, but this is a crossover that I don't think has ever happened before. I think this is a first ever kind of event of this sort where we literally mesh both styles. They're not working against each other like in those all CS freestyle events. They're actually teaming up and then seeing what they can do.
Yep.
So definitely check out yeah, the next couple of weekends.
All right. Let's get Switch and FRX in the lobby here and get it going. All right, nice. Boom. We're ready to go.
All right, yeah, Switch versus FRX. Switch is kill switch. I have to keep reminding myself. And it looks like we have a Cybertruck on the pitch.
Oh, I think that's what this boost is from yesterday. This is the Cybertruck boost.
Oh.
Ooh, little
Yeah, it still
Selly
looks
for the failed
so-
shot. I like that.
I don't know, this boost, it looks like it's not quite done properly. I don't know, something about it.
Yeah, the boost things on the Cybertruck look weird for sure. Because the little vault has to keep opening and closing.
Yeah, so weird.
Oh,
Anyways,
clean
huge
backflip
flick from FRX.
Oh.
Oh man. That was a really tight angle. Here we go.
Nice
Kill switch
stall.
with a stall setup.
Oh,
No
okay.
flick at the end though.
Yeah, that would
I like
definitely
this
be clean.
decal.
I think that's a Star Wars decal.
Yeah, is it
I
the
can't
Star
remember.
Wars one? Oh,
Ooh,
that could
that
have
would
been
be nice.
swag. Yeah.
Pop flick with a tornado into a heli, and then like front flipping it. Haven't seen that too often.
Yeah. Ooh, up the wall, maybe in a stomo.
So failed the Estomo.
Yeah, definitely not the ideal setup right there. Oh, kill switch with another stall setup.
Ah, we need something on the board here for both parties, man.
Yeah, I feel like these guys could go a little bit more simpler with their shots just to have something going, but you know, to each their own.
Oh,
huge setup
oh
from
my God.
FRX. Ah, man.
Pop flick into a sidewall. At least it's not into a two-touch. You know, definitely something we haven't seen too often so far.
Okay, back up the wall. Maybe another Estomo. Ooh, lands it.
It's the
Potential
Estomo
with
gets
this
landing. No
backwards
cam.
cam.
Oh, okay.
To the
no
far
cam.
post. Not much height on that, but check that out.
Oh,
Clean
yeah.
touch.
That was definitely not bad. For not being able to see where the ball was, I like that. Definitely going to be judging that one.
Yeah.
So I like the Estomo setup. The initial hit was a little low, which kind of limited his options. So he had to kind of jump off the wall and go for a no cam. No cam was a stylistic choice, but it would have definitely helped his shot. And he succeeded. It was pretty low though, so I'm gonna go with a 6.5.
Yeah, I feel like placement is huge on the end of the Estomo shots. It's very crucial for them to look good. So I'm gonna give it like a 6.6.
Yep, I can see that. Definitely a good shot to put you on the board, though. That's for sure. And guys, if you're not sure why the third cam looks like that, that's just what we have left from Royo's presence yesterday. There was some weird stuff behind his camera, and they got him. So this is what's left. All right. Including chat score, now that the poll has ended, we've got a 21.1 for FRX. And boom.
All right, we're back to kill switch. We've seen a lot of stall setups already. Now we're mixing it up with a little no flick, pop flick.
Oh.
Not able to get that final touch though.
I think we'll have 2 remaining for each player here.
Oh, that's a tough reach.
Oh.
Yeah.
He actually got a double dash there. I heard it pop twice.
Let's see.
1 left for F. Calling it F. That's his new name.
I'm wait. Are we counting that as a kill switch attempt?
I don't know. He gave the ball up. I don't know why he did that.
All right.
So that was FRX's final for this server. One mo AS. Here we go. Then we'll be switching servers. Okay, pop flick.
Oh.
All right, we will be moving to EU.
Yeah, kill switch is under a lot of pressure right now. The server we were just on was his region, so Now he's got a little ping debuff, plus he's got a score to beats of 21.1 from FRX. So we gotta see something happen. We gotta see some kill switch cooking. All right, it's off to FRX. We're having a standoff in the middle of the field.
All right, so we have switched the server, guys, and we're back with 7 attempts per player now. FRX is still in the lead. We need kill switch to get something on the board, at least compete.
Oh,
Okay.
huge flick!
Oh! Held off on the boost a little too early.
Yeah.
Definitely a good flick to start him off, but
yeah, definitely saw a little hesitation in the aerial there. Oh, no, this flick. I think kill switch is experiencing a little bit of nerves, a little bit of pressure. Sometimes it can help out.
Oh. Okay. Nice stall. He definitely didn't get the last touch he wanted, but I will be judging that just because he actually put something on the board.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to give that a 5. Just very base level. He got the stall and the follow-up, but last touch was not what he wanted. 5 for me.
Yeah, the stall setup was solid. All that was missing was the flick. Unfortunately, it did like hit the ground, so it's not really a complete shot in my opinion. I'm gonna give it like a 4.
Yeah, I don't think that will be topping what FRX has, but at least something on the board to get him some points. Yeah, we have an 11 total here. And I think we're at 4 remaining per player. All right. Okay.
Yeah, with the setups getting messed up right then and there, I think your last and final option is to get like an instant double. That would just be absolutely crazy. Oh, kill switch.
Oh, okay.
Got a little jump cancel at the end. A flick might have been a better option.
Nice setup, and I think he wanted the flick, but the jump cancel messed with it, so he had to try to recover. And another failed attempt. I'm not going to be judging that one. It would be the same score as I gave previously.
Yeah. Seen a lot more potential in kill switch's attempts, though, I will say, in these last few ones.
Mm-hmm. Just has to lock it in. Get one actually behind the net. Behind the top of the net instead of the bottom.
Yep. Here we go. Potential is here.
Oh. He's going for things that are like really complex. Like he tried to jump cancel and go for another touch after that.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to land a single wave dash and maybe flick it.
Yeah. We can judge that one. I'm going to have to give that one a score. Obviously not the finish he wanted, but similar scenario where he got a setup going. I'm going to give that a 5.
Yeah, given the setup and the finish, although it was likely a mistake given the movement and final hit on the ball, it did end up like in the net in fairly decent placement, just not the way he was intending it to be. I'm going to give it definitely better than the previous shot. I'll give it like a 4.8.
Yeah, we definitely need him to clutch up in these last few attempts here. Got a 13.8, which tops his previous goal, but it's not going to put him above FRX. Two attempts left. All right, here we go. flick into the sidewall. Oh, into the corner.
Definitely
Okay.
not the height that was wanted.
Yeah.
We go
All right,
kill
stall
switch,
setup.
stalling once more.
Dang it.
Oh man. That's like a copy paste of his
man.
like first or second attempt. I'm remembering it right now quite vividly. He's so
Yeah.
close.
You see what he's going for, but he's just not able to complete it. We won't even be judging that one because it was the same as his other attempts.
All right, FRX
Final
still
attempt,
with
FRX
2.
here.
Never mind.
Oh.
Once again, just a
Ah.
little bit out of reach.
Too much sauce. Ooh.
Maybe it's that Cybertruck length. It seems like it's a little bit longer of a car.
Cybertruck feels really weird. It is an absolute bridge to play with.
Yeah. Dude, Cybertruck choice from FRX is wild.
Last attempt. Here we go. This is the final shot of redemption. Pop
Everything
flick,
has
jump
led
cancel.
up to this.
No!
Ah!
He didn't get the dash he wanted. GG's. FRX takes it. Dang. I think Killswitch definitely showed us some good shots there, but he did not put anything in the top of the net.
Yeah. You hate to see it sometimes.
So, with that being said, FRX takes the dub and will face Dex in the semis later today. As you can see on the bracket here, we've just done that bottom left matchup of Switch and FRX. Now we'll be moving to the top right with Taku and Tessa. And Tessa is Temple, for anyone that does not know. Temple from Pulse, guys. Poggers.
Temple. Yeah, out of all the matchups today, this might be the most stacked one, depending on how the rest of the bracket goes, at least in my opinion. I know that both Taku and Temple have competed in Dash tournament events similar to this, and they both kind of popped off like crazy, so you can only imagine what happens when they're both on the same field.
Yep, absolutely. And while we set this match up, I'm going to put some music on and do a quick break.
Smile for the camera.
All right. We have the lobby set up here. Let's get it going. So we're going to start on East, do 8 shots there, and then we'll move over to EU.
All right, that'll be what, Temple with the ping disadvantage. So Temple will start us off, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at 30 ping versus like 150.
150 is not too bad, honestly. I feel like a lot of players from Europe end up getting like 180 sometimes.
Yeah, it is manageable. All right, here we go, Taku. Oh.
All right, pop flick into the 2-touch attempt or flick attempt. Oh,
What,
dash
is this
on the
from
ball
Temple?
into a ground dash.
Oh, what? Go on. That
Too
could have been like a
easy, bro.
double, perhaps. I don't know.
It was too
I guess
easy
that's
for
an
her.
attempt. Double dash from Taku.
Oh,
Oh.
close. We're getting
No
close
final
already.
touch, though. Ooh, Temple
Nice
into the
pop flick
corner.
or dash flick. Oh,
Wow,
no.
instant touch right there.
Yep, pop flick. Oh, into an instant backflip, and then maybe like a reset catch. That would be crazy.
Temple looking at the wall, maybe in a Stomo setup. Going to the ceiling. Oh, going for a nice
Backflip?
little
Oh,
like backflip.
nice
Kind of
movement.
almost MLG style read.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the mix-up and variety. Oh my
Yep.
goodness, triple dash. Oh, and
Oh, the
another,
quad.
was that 3? Yeah, that was 4.
The hell jump into a triple, so I guess I would call it a quad.
Dang. Really insane setups coming from both of them, but we just got to see a final catch and final touch.
Yeah. Ooh. You know it's good when they're saving shots. Facts, bruh.
Yep.
Jump cancel.
Oh, huge from
Backflip.
Temple.
No!
No!
Oh my
Into the
goodness.
crossbar. That jump cancel was clean. That was like just what you need for that. Back to Taku. Oh, going for a multi-dash, it looks like, but not even landing the first one.
Alright, yep, not the shot she wanted. Alright, I think we're at 2 remaining per player now. Pop flick.
Oh, this is a great setup.
Finish, okay.
Ah, that final touch is a little low.
We will definitely be scoring that because no shots have been scored out of 7 attempts so far. Pause.
Just give Taku a 3.
Just give me a 3.
Yeah, we're gonna rate it. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a 3 because it's something on the board, but definitely not what they wanted. So I got a 3 for this one.
Yeah, I'm totally unbiased here. I'm not rating it what I've been told. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Nice. I like that you used your own really just use your own opinion for that. Because that's what I did as well. I went with a 3 just because I thought it was a bad shot.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a 10 for that shot, which puts Taku in the lead. And let's bring it back to the gameplay. 1 attempt each.
All right, this is it. Temple, last attempt with the ping disadvantage.
Stall into the jump cancel. That's actually kind of cool. All right, final attempt for Taku before we move it over to the next server. Double dash.
Oh. There was potential there for a huge flick at the end. We just got to see these setups and then final flicks connect.
Yeah. Let's move it over to EU. So now we have Temple with more of an advantage. 7 shots remaining per player.
Yeah, we'll see how different the ping is. I know Europe servers can be a little varying.
Still 72
wow,
ping.
It's
That's
72
awesome.
versus, yeah, like 100. So
Still gonna lag on multis anyway. Awesome. This is why we love Rocket League, guys. You can have 70 ping to your own nation. Just like me when I have to play tournaments on East.
yeah. Oh, we were seeing a
Ooh, the
little
hell jump.
copycat setup situation.
Turning it
Ooh,
into
I like
an
it.
aerial and did not get the reset. Now it's
Taku
6 attempts each.
making the most of their attempt. Here we go, Temple.
Oh, they're both doing
going
it.
for a potential
Trying to
double.
turn it into an aerial play. Dash to the corner.
Oh, that's a nice flick.
Oh! That could have been clean. Really nice, like, let it slide over your car as you air roll upside down.
Yeah, I like how they didn't flip instantly into it. Oh, Temple!
Oh,
no!
That was clean, like, really clean movement there. I like that.
Yeah, that heli spin was nice.
Dash flick to the corner. Insta corner. Alright, after this, we'll be at 5 remaining.
I like how both of them are making the most of their attempts. I feel like we could have seen a little bit more from the previous matches as well. Wow, huge dash from Temple.
No! The jump cancel failed.
I think that was 4 dashes again, if I'm counting correctly.
Yeah. Look to the corner. Huge flick.
Big
Little
flick.
too far,
Okay, there's
actually.
some ball cam. There's some potential. Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need, guys, you know?
I actually thought that was going to hit the curve. That's why I said it was too far, but it was actually a nice setup. Pretty low finish, but we're definitely going to rate that one because it's better than the previous shot for sure.
Yeah. Taku's given a prediction on the rating. They're saying it's a 4.5. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
So, based on my own opinion here, I'm going to give this one a 5.5. I think that was definitely better than previous shot that was scored, but yeah, not peak by any means.
Yeah, while this isn't ideal, you know, in just about probably every no flipper's opinion, you know, probably every bit of this shot could have been improved upon, but it is complete. It didn't bounce. And you know, what you need is there. I'm going to give it like I'll give it like a 5.5 just because it didn't hit the ground. And yeah, chat is thinking it's a 6.
All right. So we got a
Don't really like that
17, including chat's vote, almost doubling Taku's previous score. Now we're at 4 left.
All right. Oh, Temple.
Oh,
What has happened?
side flip.
Oh, what is this catch? Wait, what? Taku.
Okay, we
Where
are
are you
now
going?
at 3 attempts per player.
going on?
Okay, the quad dash, the jump cancel.
Oh,
No!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that had peak potential.
Oh, this is a good flick. Come on.
Oh!
Goes backwards.
Okay, off the
Wait, Temple
opponent's
making
fail.
it in a snow.
Wow.
No time in between shots. I think they're on 2 remaining, right?
Yeah.
Taku's got to get some. Oh,
my
that was
gosh.
so clean.
Too much sauce yet again.
Okay, pressure's on. Pressure's on.
So this is Temple's second attempt remaining, and then we'll be at 1 remaining for both.
First touch was just a little too tough.
Okay, clean
Another
flick.
nice flick.
Oh!
What?
Dude, imagine two touching that and it just like zooms into the net.
Dude, the backflip there, I wasn't sure if that touch would be able to do anything, but lo and behold.
Oh, nice
Oh, here we
heli.
go, Temple.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Pretty clean movement. I've definitely seen Temple hit a lot cleaner than that, but for the final shot of the tournament, that was a decent clutch up. So let's bring that to
Yep.
the judge board here. I like the backflip into a heli using a little bit of tornado. I'm gonna have to give that a 5.5.
Yeah, while I think everything was clean, it's at heart a pretty simple shot. The movement was really clean. Final touch was towards the rear of the car, which I don't know is quite ideal. It did bounce as well on the ground. So for those reasons, I'm going to give it like a 5.3.
Yep, definitely did bounce. I think Taku's might have bounced as well on the net line. Could have been replay lag, but all right, we have a 14.8. 14.8 Taku dub. Dang. That was definitely an eventful match.
Yeah.
Taku taking the dub here. I I'm kind of disappointed in that match. I wanted to see them score more. I
Yeah.
think they went for things that were so hard for them. They didn't put much in net. The only thing we really saw was Taku's kind of like a scrap side dash flick into the corner.
Yeah, there was a lot of potential in the first match on the East servers. Like we were seeing like triple dashes, quad dashes, like consistently, but just nothing there to follow up the dashes. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe it's just the nerves, maybe the pressure. You know, it's tough playing in these tournaments. So you know, sometimes it's not the greatest results. But congrats to Taku. GGs to both of y'all. Um, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the next series, I guess. I think we have Chris and Yano coming up.
Yep, we do. And in that previous match, like you said, we had a lot of potential. Um, I think the shot that I liked the most that didn't go in was Temple or Tessa's attempts at the hell jump into a triple. Those were really clean, but just couldn't get a solid finish on it. And as a result, she did not take the dub. So Taku will be moving forward into the semis. And we're going to finish this match with Christ and Yano. And then we'll start with all of our semifinal matches. We will be finishing the tournament today, finishing the no flip bracket of the tournament.
All right, and yeah, there's not like a champion of sorts, but this is for the seeding coming up to the upcoming 2v2 bracket, where we'll have the creative reset style players also go through this same kind of gauntlet to then be paired up with the players from this bracket, and then they will compete together.
Yep, we're going to have a no flipper and a solo FS creative player. It's going to be very interesting seeing what they score together.
Yeah, the dynamics of that kind of like I don't know what to even call it, like team style, like play style. I don't even really know what to imagine. Like I guess we could see some like wave dash flicks into aerial plays, um, maybe some reset passes, pinches. There's a lot of potential with the setups. I'm not quite sure what to expect. So on one half I'm excited, on the other half I'm a little anxious, a little confused.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out, and I think there's some no flippers that have done more resetting than others, so they may have an edge, or maybe they'll do more boring things and they won't have chemistry together. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's true. That's true.
All right, we're setting up the lobby now. And we're going to be starting on EU. Yano will be starting with the ball. And boom. We are back.
All right. All right, Yano taking the ball back to his corner, or center of the field, rather.
Oh, I think he was going for the hell jump into multi-dash.
Yeah, it looked like it. Ah,
Right.
Chris within a
Stomo
setup. Oh, back to the dashes that are backwards. Oh, I love that so much. I want to see him score one of those. That'd be sick.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday. A multi wall dash spam. Oh, double dash
Oh,
setup.
oh, yeah,
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh, no, no.
The double dash 180 to start the flick and then tripling it as you actually flick the ball. That was insane.
No
yeah, no,
way.
It's crazy for that.
Dang. Let's keep it up, Yano. Let's see what you got in store for us.
Yeah, that was
I'm
only
on the
their
edge of my
second
seat
attempt
now.
too. That was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, to the ceiling.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the ball
fine.
dropped.
Just tried to get something on the board. I like that. Chris is just kind of
resetting
freestyling with the ball from Yano.
These sidewall attempts.
Oh my goodness.
He
We're
almost
getting
made
so
that
close
work.
to some skims off the sidewall. Yano has been going crazy this tournament. I'm excited to see what he does here.
Yeah. Oh, missing that dash.
There we go. He corrected it. He corrected
okay,
it.
yeah. I saw that too. That was clean. Oh, baby. Another one of these.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, the setup was maybe not quite as fast as he needed it to be.
Yeah. The rolling ball, I think, itself was too slow. Gave himself too slow of a setup.
Yeah, we needed some more speed on that.
Grab 4 left per player now.
Oh, yes. Chris with a simple wave dash flick.
This is what nailed him the W in the last match, so I'm glad he just did this to get something on the board. Side flick, side dash into a flick. Pretty basic, but for your first shot to go in, I support that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give that a 6 just because it was relatively clean. Didn't go super high in the net, but it's his first shot that he scored, so I respect that. I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah, this is a complete shot. Placement is around the middle of the net, not ideal. Flick could have been more powerful. Sorry, I see the players are still playing, so I'm going to tell them to pause. So, yeah, given all things considered, primarily the placement of the flick, I'm going to give it like a 5.4, just because it's a complete shot. Movement was clean, but placement wasn't quite there. And that's critical for wave dash flicks.
Yep, agreed. So we've got a 15.4 on the board. 0.4 Chris.
All right. We resume with Yano. Going for another hell jump setup into multi-dash.
It's probably lagging on his screen too. So we started on EU.
Yeah, he's on 90 ping right now, for those who don't know.
Okay. That was a clean one.
Dashes.
Oh, the hit was so high.
Than he thought, yeah.
Everybody's going for the no ball cam steez, and then the ball is so high that you can't even read it.
Yeah. Oh, this is a clean
Oh my
setup.
God.
Oh,
I think that was a 2-touch as well because he didn't
I
flick it
love
at
the
all.
no flip finish at the end here.
Bang.
Nice. Clean.
Yeah,
Good
we will
stuff,
definitely be
Yano.
rating. We will definitely be rating. I gotta give that an 8 because I really liked the clean finish. It was like a 1.8 touch almost. Like it was a 2-touch, but it wasn't extremely powerful. It was just enough to put it in the top of the shelf of the net, and I like that. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, I like it a lot. The final touch, yeah, I don't fully understand. I think it's somewhere between like just a hit and like a 2-touch. But given the movement and just all things considered, I'm gonna give it like a 8.2. Really clean.
Nice. Yeah, that was one of the best shots we've seen today for sure.
Yeah, chat seems to be a big fan of it as well, giving it about an 8.
I think that'll definitely take over Chris' current score, and he's gonna have to clutch up.
Yeah, it might be near double what Chris got.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So I think we've got a 24.4. 24.4 Yano. Two left, both players.
All right, Chris immediately going for the backwards dash Estomo. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Not the crossbar. That was his best attempt thus far. He's locking in. He's ready.
All right, final attempt on this server, both players here.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no
he
way.
gets the Estomo. Oh, okay, that was something we haven't seen.
Crazy setup from Yano. Oh, Chris
back
doing
onto
the,
the wall.
I don't even know what to call that. Flip into the wall, yeah. Looks so clean, like the air roll and everything.
All right, let's switch to this here. And then we're going to have 7 attempts remaining, both players, and Chris will be starting.
I feel like Chris is ready to do that backwards Estomo, man. I'm getting ready. I'm getting hype. I want to see it get scored. We've been seeing attempts of it both yesterday and obviously today, but none have been quite successful, but he's so consistent with the setup. See if he goes for it again. Not yet. Nice single dash, 180. Ah.
I think he actually braked or didn't power slide during that 180 so that he could slow down and catch up to the ball. That was actually pretty clean.
Yeah, the power slide was definitely turned off right there. Chris looking for the wall. A little back and forth wobble.
Yeah. Oh,
clean
for the
flips.
sidewall.
Oh, the reset.
Wow.
Oh my
reset
goodness.
into an insta double. Triple. Oh, that's gonna be really hard to do. But he's on his own server now, so let's see what happens.
Here's the Estomo. Never mind.
Oh. All right.
Another flip into the wall shot.
After this shot, we will be down to 4 attempts remaining per player.
Oh, huge,
Quad.
huge setup. Oh.
Oh no, he hit the post.
No catch though. Still tries to get a shot on net, which I mean, I gotta respect it. You know, if it's a complete shot, you know, we'll probably rate it.
Mm-hmm. All right, the Estomo.
Ooh, no backwards dashes
Aerial?
this time.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay, he puts it in.
Near top corner.
That. Yeah, I think he wanted the wall dashes, but his Estomo, like the flip cancel, didn't fully finish in time, so he was stuck kind of flailing on the wall, and he had to come down.
Ah, good eye. Yeah, that's possible.
So
we will still rate it though.
I'm gonna be giving that a 6.5, I'll say, just because obviously we've seen him do the multi like wall dash spam afterwards. He wasn't able to do that on this attempt, so slight mistake on the setup, but he did, clean it up and put it in. So I'm gonna say 6.5.
Yeah. I know that we've seen a lot of backwards dash Estomo attempts from Chris, but I mean, this is still just a standard Estomo setup, and I gotta respect that. I think the only thing that could have been improved upon is the landing after the Estomo, just because there was a bit of driving time between the wave dash and the shot. And the placement was near top corner, so it doesn't quite look as good. But only given those opposing factors, I'm going to give it like a 6.7.
All right. And looks like Twitch chat is also voting a 6 for this one. So we've got a 19.2, which does not top Yano's score. Not beating Yano. And then 3 attempts left. Oh, dude, the movement on Yano is crazy with the multis.
Oh, I missed out.
So this is going to be the 3rd attempt remaining, and after this, we'll be at 2. All right, 2 remaining, both players. Oh. So Yano's still being in the lead. We're going to need Chris to lock it in here.
Yeah. Oh, gets that touch. Wow.
He's still going. He's still going. That would have been a crazy insta-double. So we're now at final attempt. Oh, he couldn't pull anything off. All right, final attempt for Chris before he gets put into the final match.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness,
that was
dude.
close. Dang, that's tough. Yeah, Yano's just kind of been chilling since he peaked with that shot. That was a really good shot earlier. Yeah, Chris was struggling to get some of those dashes off the Estomo earlier, but he did get a solid attempt in the end. Just
yeah,
maybe got a little ballsy, went for the no cam, and did not get a good touch at the end.
Yeah,
that was a good setup.
That could have contended with what Yano had. I personally think Yano's shot was still better, but if he scored that, he could have at least, put some flack on the storyline and potentially created a tie or a win for himself. But we will have Yano moving forward into the semis. And as we pull up the bracket here, that was the last quarterfinal. And now we're moving into the semifinals. We will have Dex playing against, I think it was FRX who took the win there.
Yep.
And then we'll have one other semifinal after that. We'll be moving into the finals.
Yeah, your top 4 players that will be playing in the 2v2, if I'm not mistaken, will be FRX, Yano, Taku, and Mewtree. Yes, Mewtree.
Yeah, Mewtree took the dub there. I think I said Dex won, but I was wrong. Mewtree took the dub.
I had to go through the scores real quick too. Yeah, I think it was Mewtree.
All right, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna update the bracket, put some music on, do a little intermission here as we get started with the semifinals. Yo, just to clarify, guys, the bracket is not completed today. We'll be finishing the entire 1v1 no flip bracket today. The finals will be best of 3. We're about to do the semis, and I'm updating the bracket right now. And then we will be done for today. Once we finish this entire no flip bracket, we'll be done. We'll be doing the creative reset bracket next weekend. Be sure to tune in for that. All right, yo. Let me put it on the judging screen. Just talk to chat for a minute here. So, A-Star, to answer your question, there's no prizing for these 1v1 brackets. This is for their seeding, who they're going to get as a teammate for their 2v2 bracket on October 12th and 13th. So there will be a creative 1v1 next weekend, and that'll determine all the seeds for each player. And then whoever placed the same in the tournament of the 1v1 bracket, No Flipper and Freestyler are going to get teamed together, and then they're competing for the prize money. So it's 2K all in that final 2v2. Does that make sense? All right, cool. So if we look back at the bracket here, we're about to have the match of Mew versus FRX. And then we will watch Taku versus Yano, bringing it into the finals. And by the way, guys, looking at the bracket here, you can kind of see that there's no losers bracket, right? They just get eliminated. So the way the seeding works for that is whoever scores, like we're working off the actual numbers of what they score, will determine how well you place in between the round that you lost. So let's say we're looking at Dex and Switch, for example. They both lost in the same round. How would we seed them? We're seeding them based on who scored the higher rated number. So in that case, I think Dex is currently seated above Kill Switch because he scored a higher rated shot, even though he lost the round, if that makes sense. And that's how we're determining the seeding for the 2v2 series. The hybrid tourney is on October 12th and 13th. So the creative freestyling bracket is on the 5th and the 6th. That'll figure out everyone's seeds. And then the 2v2 hybrid series is on the 12th and the 13th. All right. Let's set up this lobby here.
All right, yeah, coming up next, yeah, two kind of underdogs, at least in my opinion. I think we have FRX and Mewtree. Big clutch up coming from Mewtree in his match from earlier against Dex. Dex was playing absolutely out of his mind, but Mewtree managed to peak and sneak out the win. So maybe we'll see something like that happen again. FRX has been really consistent on the other end. He's had a lot of variety in his play style, which I enjoy to watch. So a lot could happen in this next series.
Yep, definitely. Mewtree and FRX. Setting up the lobby right now, and then we'll be good to go. And we are starting. So same format for this match of the semis. 15 attempts each, best of 1. And Mewtree is gonna gentlemen's agree to give FRX the starting shots.
All right, here we go. FRX going for an immediate heli multi-dash setup. Seeing a lot of that happen today. Mewtree into the corner. Ah, the landing was probably not what he was looking for. Ended up moving at a little bit too quickly of a speed to catch or get a final touch on that.
Oh, couldn't get the dash. That's a interesting fail. Yeah, this is pressure in the chat.
Totally understandable.
Oh, nice flick. Jump cancel. Oh my god. That was a crazy wind up. We smacked the ball.
Yeah, we might have seen another reverse like corner read right there. That could have been cool. Oh, what?
Trying to start an air dribble off of that? Okay.
Yeah, imagine he like caught that standing up and just boosted. That would have been really neat.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, FRX.
Ooh.
Decent flick. That's improvement. Getting those nerves out a little bit.
So we've now seen 4 each from players. This will be their 5th attempt. That was Mewtree's 5th.
Okay, FRX responded to Mewtree's setup. We see a lot of players going for these. I don't know who's got that counter, but time to keep adding. We got more of them.
Oh,
huge flick from Mewtree.
Oh no! Dang. It hit his wheels, and it did not get the power he wanted.
He was so close. He had the lineup right here. Check that out. Yeah, and it's just a little bit of a
Oh
wheel
my
touch.
gosh,
Man.
where did the power go, dude?
No power.
All right, we will be judging that. We will be judging that. So, obviously, like we already said, banger flick, but then got up in the air for the finish, and the wheels hit the ball more than the car hitbox did. So that really hurt the speed on the shot. And in a freestyling competition, that matters. We care. So I'm gonna have to go with a 5.
Yeah, the flick was great. That second touch is kind of everything else, and it was about subpar, about half complete in my opinion. So I'm gonna give it like I'll give it like a 5.6, just because of the placement and the bounce and the power.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a really good start, but not the wheel touch she was looking for. So we've got a 16.6 from you.
All right, we resume with FRX.
With Fricks.
Fricks. Oh, going for a, I don't know what to call it, where you wave dash and kind of pop the ball up a little bit. Those look cool.
Yeah, definitely cool and definitely very hard to pull off when you have nothing on the board. So we'll see what else he tries.
Mewtree going for a multi-dash. Messing up all the dashes.
Oh.
There's that wave dash pop. Still trying to continue the shot. You know, that's something I feel like a lot of players could be doing more. Like, even if the ball bounces, you know, it's kind of upsetting, but, you know, there's still potential for, like, you know, at least hitting the ball, getting some points.
Ooh.
For this kind of tournament setting, I think it's something some players might want to implement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of forfeiture, but I mean that's kind of how freestyling is. You're going for the peak of the peak, you know. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining a wheel 2 touch from that angle. That would be insane.
The movement was clean as well. Mewtree looking for the corner. Not the flick he was looking for.
Honestly, we're seeing a lot of inconsistency in this matchup, which I'm surprised by.
Oh, FRX. Oh, no!
No!
What the empty jump?
Dude, the
was
pressure
right
is
there.
getting to him for sure. Oh.
Man! That could have been something.
I think we need to score that just because FRX put something on the board.
All right, let's do it.
So I'm gonna give that a 3 because that was not what he was trying to do, and the pressure is definitely getting to him. Which, you know, I can understand that, but in the tournament you have to show up.
Yeah. Almost everything was there. It's just a little input error at the end. It could be those nerves, you know, in the tournament. Maybe they'll wear off later on. But I'll give it like a 3 as well.
Yeah. Definitely not going to be a score that beats Mewtree here, but it's at least something on the board. And I don't know. I'm interested to see what they go for now because they both have like relatively low scores from what they've done. Yeah, we're gonna have an 8 total, including Twitch chat.
Dang.
For FRX here.
It's something on the board, though. You know, sometimes that's what you need, especially with the seeding in this tournament. You know, you want at least some points.
Oh! Almost got the 2 touch off that.
No flick setup. Yep. There's another one for the counter. I feel like these guys might just have to go for something a little bit more simple just to, you know, get their confidence up, get a good shot on the board, and, you know, stop losing attempts with more advanced shots. Here we go, Mewtree.
Oh,
landing the dash, but not a flick.
So we got 4 remaining here, both players.
A lot of variety from FRX. Nice Astomo. Potential.
Oh no! Got the back no flip, but it barely hit the post. That was close. I like seeing Astomos. We haven't seen a lot of people go for them, honestly.
Oh, and it's gone in.
Yeah, that's all right. I appreciate that FRX let it go in because sometimes we could potentially judge a shot. I don't want to judge this one because that's not topping what he previously scored for me.
Yeah, I think we'll skip that one.
And that's gonna put us at 2 remaining. I think after here it puts us at 2 remaining.
Oh, I like the setup. He can finish it off.
Oh,
oh, it hits the post. Are you kidding?
that was like
I like the movement.
Slow and clean. Like I like that.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate it bounces down. That could have potentially been a decent shot. Definitely more points than what he's rocking right now.
Yeah, we will be judging that. And for that, the bounce is so unfortunate. I really like how clean it is, and it was pretty slow too. I'm gonna have to give that like 5.5, just because it's not super easy to do. Obviously, it wasn't the hardest shot, but yeah, that post bounce is really hurting it.
Yeah, I think it was, potentially in the range of like a 6 to a 7 if that shot was well placed, but because of the crossbar bounce, I'm gonna give it like a 5.5.
Yeah, that bounce really hurt him. I think if it didn't happen, the shot could have been rated higher. It was definitely slow, but I thought it was cool. So we're gonna have a 15 total for that shot, which does not top Mewtree's 16.6.
Yeah. Another pop setup from Mewtree. Oh, huge dashes from Mewtree as well. Okay, here we
Nice
go.
pop
FRX
flick.
doing the same thing.
No!
Unfortunate. Just got to land that final bang and touch. Just have not seen it yet.
Side dash.
Oh,
no!
The catch was there. Maybe a
Didn't get the
backflip
flick.
is all that was necessary to pop it up, but he opted for
Yeah.
a front flip.
No!
Missed wave dash.
Oh my
flip to the
goodness. GG's. Mew takes it. Dang. That match, I don't know. I felt kind of conflicted during that match. I saw like some unique attempts, but a lot of like the same Stoner classics. The pop flick into a dash flicker into a slingshot.
Yep.
And I think they're gonna have some tough competition on the other side of the bracket. I think Yano is gonna go crazy here.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot from the other side of the bracket as well. Don't forget about Taku as well, who's been a prominent force in these kinds of tournaments. So I think there's a lot going on the other end. But either way, congrats to Mewtree. GG's to FRX. I think we'll see both of y'all in the 2v2 tournament. So go ahead and get ready for that. That's going to be exciting. But it is time to move on to the other semifinal of Taku and Yano. It's going to be exciting given what we've seen today. We've seen a lot from Yano. A good bit of stuff from Taku as well. Taku's just a strong player. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know, maybe some predictions in chat. Do we have any fans of either player out here to support Taku or Yano? I think I've seen a lot of Taku love. Shout out Taku.
Yeah, I think for a matchup like this, We have Taku, who is going to be more consistent than Yano. But Yano has the potential to peak so high that he could beat Taku here. With those, like, I think it was last match, like yesterday, we saw some crazy reverse cam dashes from both Yano and Kyoto. I definitely want to see some more of that. Anything with multi dashing is going to be really hard to do, but it's going to reward him with a really high score if he pulls it off.
Yeah, always excited to see some reverse cam. I'm not sure if it'll return. But that would be something pretty new, I'd say, at least compared to some previous tournaments that we've had. It's been like, I think, like 2 or 3 years since the last dashing tournament. So it's at least good to be back. See how the no-flip style, the dashing style has evolved since then. I gotta say, I think the skill ceiling is definitely like way higher than it used to be back then. And I think it's kind of showing off with how, like, the caliber of shots that we're seeing people go for. You know, the reason we're not seeing perhaps too many good goals getting scored, it's because they're just going for crazy stuff all the time. You know, we're seeing lots of multi-dashes, lots of other new things that I think a lot of us might have not seen before. So it's exciting. You know, maybe we'll see someone peak today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think today's the day. If someone's gonna peak something, it has to be today. Like, I'm not waiting for the Tuesday turn. You know, like, let's peak now, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, just press on that, or, you know, flick that peak switch, guys. You know, I'm ready for it. I want to see something.
Yep, definitely. All right, we're setting up the lobby here. All right, for this one, we're going to be playing on one server the entire match. So no swapping is needed. With that being said, I'm giving them the opportunity to choose between themselves who gets to start with the ball. Oh, I need to unmute the game. Boom.
Nice.
Taku and Yano. This is a pretty prestigious matchup, I would say, in the no-flipping realm.
I might be crazy, but shuffling through the players on the kickoff, I think I'm seeing some near identical camera settings. Maybe I'm tripping.
Potentially tripping, potentially real. Double dash setup.
Oh, I like it. Taku on the Dom. Little car mix up.
Ooh, okay, going for the double dash setup. Probably more than a double dash.
There's 2 solid dashes. Ooh, a little touch, but not on target. Yano doing his classic setup, rolling it back.
Yep. Giving yourself a nice
Here's
pop.
That pop.
I'll jump into a triple.
3-4.
Ooh.
That landing is absolutely crucial on those multi-dashes.
All right. Another setup. Another multi. Double dash.
Ooh.
Okay. It's the finish. Not the finish he was looking for.
Really close attempt though. Got the dashes, got half of the catch, just couldn't quite get the flick. It's a nice no flick from Taku. Ooh.
Okay.
Lands on it with the wave dash.
Not a perfect flick, but, you know, getting something on the board. Pop flick into a side dash flick. We will be taking a look at that. So, for a shot like that, I think I'm going to have to go with a 5. Just because it's getting something on the board. It's definitely not anything near Taku's peak, but yeah, I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah, the shot is solid. The only thing that could be improved upon is that flick at the end. The shot isn't like extremely difficult by today's standards, so I'm gonna give it like a 4.7.
Yeah, makes sense. This one isn't going to go too high, but it is going to get Taku on the board. And if nobody responds, Taku will win off of that shot, which is not what we expect, but could happen.
All right.
We're going to have a 13.7 for Taku here starting out.
Back to Yano.
Oh,
my
quad.
goodness. Wow.
Oh, my.
Oh, still tries to finish it off. Listening to my notes, I guess. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Kind of 5, I think.
Yeah, that definitely could have been crazy. We are going to take a look at that because it is something on the board for both players now. A response has been made. I don't know. I think going for something like that, it's so risky and hard to do. I'm going to have to give it a similar rating. I'm going to go 5.5.
Yeah, with the amount of dashes that were done, yeah, catching the ball is like just such low percentage. It's crazy to even go for that in this. But we're seeing it live. It's impressive. There is a final touch on the ball. It's not super well placed, but it is still a shot. So, given the dashes as the primary factor here, I'm going to give it like I'll give it like a 4.9, just below a 5.
4.9. We got a 4.9, 5.5. And combining Twitch chat's vote, we're going to have a 14.4, which does actually beat Taku's score.
Just by a little bit.
By 0.7. Going for the
Taku
wall
off
play.
the wall.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful touch. I like the movement, using the tail end of the car there to get that final touch.
I think after this shot, we will be at 7 remaining.
Okay. Oh, huge dashes from Yano. Ah. Oh. The catch was so close. So close.
Wow. Yano is just getting closer and closer, dude. He's going to score one of these times. I do want to judge that because it's on target.
All right.
So that was a super high skill ceiling shot and a very low skill floor. Like, if you mess up at all, the shot is ruined. And if you peak, it's one of the best shots that could ever be scored in the tournament. So because of that risk factor, I am going to bring my vote up a little bit. But yeah, the finish was really bad objectively. So I have to give it a 5.
Yeah, I think I'm going to rate mine similarly to the previous one. But although the dashes were cleaner, the setup was more complete. I'll give it 5.2.
Yep, makes sense. 5.2 and a 5. And combining Twitch chat, that might not beat the current score. Yeah, it's going to be 0.2 below Yano's previous score. And let's bring it back to the gameplay.
All right, back to Taku.
6 remaining.
Ooh, getting a little pop.
Ooh.
Not the most ideal setup. Oh, another missed dash from Yano. There we go. This is
Flip.
better.
2-touch.
Oh! It's too powerful, too high. You hate to see it.
Yeah, too much
That's
power.
tough. Oh,
Another
Yano
flick?
missed the flick.
Ooh.
Still trying to continue the shot, maybe into an instant corner read.
That would actually
Neither
be
of
sick.
which are fruitful.
If you miss a flick, but then you get
huge
a
flick from
chance to
Taku.
flick it
Get that
again.
double.
Oh,
It went down. Dang, that's upsetting. I thought that would bounce like straight out. Ooh, clean setup.
Oh yeah, those are hard to
No
finish.
finishing touch though.
Flipping, like air rolling the opposite direction and then flipping, it's hard to follow it up.
Yeah. Looks really cool though.
Yeah, that is not topping his previous score. We will not be rating that. So I think we're now at 4 remaining.
4 remaining.
Oh, the double into side flick.
Oh, man.
Dude, Yano's finishes are just off today. His setups are so crazy, but he hasn't gotten the finish he's looking for.
So close.
We have to judge it. We have to judge it.
All right, we will pause. The ball was on the edge of his car the entire time. I'm surprised he was able to even make that work.
Yet again, the finishing curse on Yano. I just have to give it a 5. Difficult setup, and then the same thing happened. Failed to finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one probably a similar rating to the previous one. I'll give it like a 5 flat.
Yep, that makes sense. I mean, the double dash setup is kind of hard to do, so that's why I'm not giving it like a 0. But yeah, that's gonna be a 12. It's not topping his previous rating. Oh, he said skip, but I didn't see that, so we did not skip it.
All right, we will resume now with Taku.
I think we're at 3 left.
Nice setup.
Ooh. Didn't get the 2-touch or a flick. Yeah, we will be skipping that. That is a roller for sure. And I do love Cardi, so I'll be tapping in as well.
Nice. Just a refresher on the scores. We're at a 13.7 for Taku and a 14.4 for Yano. So it's a very close score situation at the moment. All it takes right now is just one clean shot to take the lead. That could have been it. This setup is really nice from Taku. Getting like a reverse ground reset into a flick. That could have been huge.
Yeah. And now we're at 2 left, both players.
You know, down center field.
Ooh, went for a 2-touch there. I respect that.
Yeah.
We have Yano currently barely beating Taku.
Ooh.
Oh!
Taku going for a little wave dash flick, but
opts to skip that.
Quite present. All right, we'll be skipping it.
I will skip it because I saw the message.
Yes.
But that means 1 attempt, both remaining. And Taku needs to pull something out here for this last shot. Get out of the gutter.
Everything is on the line right now.
Yep. Double dash.
Oh.
Ooh.
So close. So close every time. Yano just needs to be like maybe just maybe a couple inches more forward, and then that's gonna be a solid flick.
Yep. And he's gonna opt to skip. Final shot, Taku.
All right, the score to
Currently
beat
losing.
is 14.4. All it takes is something like a wave dash flick.
Oh!
Oh!
Clean. Basic
There
but
it
clean.
is.
Basic but clean.
Right on cue.
All right, we're gonna be judging off that.
Yeah,
Taku
we're gonna pause on
finally,
that.
finally getting a clean shot on the board, a non-fail, I would say. We got a problem here. We have Yano going for super high skill ceiling shots and failing the finish, and then we have Taku going for a base level shot but scoring it well. And oh my god, dude, this is so hard to
Yeah,
score.
it's like it's this way or it's this way. You know, I don't know if y'all see my hands, but that's kind of the situation we're at right now, given the two primary factors of this style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both sides have flaws, that's the problem. But if I were to rate this shot objectively, I would give it a 6.5 because it was clean.
Yeah. I feel like the minimum for like a solid clean shot of any style is around a 6. And since this was good power, good placement, decent movement, I'm gonna give it a like a 6.1. 6.1.
All right. So depending on how chat votes here, this could potentially seal the deal. We have a 14.6, which tops Yano's 14.4. Oh my god.
Guys.
That is crazy. 14.6 beating Yano by 0.2.
That is insane. That is actually
Oh my
wild.
goodness. That makes me like I feel bad for Yano. He was going for crazy shots and he just got no finishes. Every shot was a roller. So like I feel bad, but at the same time, if you can't put it in the net, you have to go for a safety shot. Like go for some basic shots like Taku did there and secure the dub.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it a couple times before, but yeah, getting a good, clean, simple shot to start off sets you that baseline for everyone to compete against. Only from there can you, score higher caliber shots and take the lead. This is just a situation where kind of the opposite happens, where we start with the high caliber, it doesn't really happen, and then we have to kind of settle for that baseline. So it's a tough situation for Yano, who was this close like every time, scoring those multi dashes. Those would have been so hype. But yeah, Taku will take it with just a clean wave dash flick.
Yep. And that does not remove Yano from the tournament or anything. We will see him in 2 weekends from now. We'll see him in the 2v2 tournament. That puts him at, I think, the 4th seed, and FRX will be seated above him because FRX's shot was higher rated. All right, let's take a look at the bracket here. We're going to do the same thing. I'll put on some music, update the bracket, get a little break in before the finals.
Yeah, we got the finals coming up. We got Mewtree and Taku. It's going to be exciting. We'll have a champion of sorts, a champion of the seeding for the upcoming 2v2 tournament. And not the next weekend, but the weekend after that. I think the 12th and the 13th, yes. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're going to take a little break, and we'll see y'all soon.
All right. We are back here, and right now we are about to have, as we look at the bracket, Mewtree and Taku face off in a best of three, the first ever best of three in this tournament series. Any predictions, Aggro? You're muted. You're muted.
My fault. As I was saying, while I was muted, without too much of a biased opinion, given what we've seen from the players throughout the tournament thus far, I think Taku has had a lot more consistent setups, but nothing quite peak yet. I think maybe they're just warming up throughout the tournament bracket, and maybe we'll see all that build up into this final here. Maybe we'll see, with this best of three, some extended game time that might give enough time for Taku to truly pop off and finish off one of these crazy setups we've seen. So my vote's going to Taku.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think we've seen a nice peak out of Taku with that Stoner Classic with a two touch. And yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see, like, they have a lot more room to work with now that it's a best of three. Even if only one person wins both matches, that's at least 30 attempts for each player. So it's we're gonna see more attempts. We're gonna potentially see a peak or multiple, hopefully, in this match.
And on the flip side, I think Mewtree has had some similar results. I think I've seen a couple multi-dash attempts here and there. There have been a lot of attempts for those kind of bread and butter, like no flick in the reverse, two touch shots. We might be seeing some more of those to kind of set that scoring baseline, similar to that wave dash flick that happened in the previous match. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think either of them have the potential to pop off. But I mean, just my personal opinion, I think it's smarter to start with the simpler shots and then build up from there. But we'll see how they want to play this out, to each player their own. We've got both of them in the lobby at the moment. We'll get that lobby started up soon.
Yep. And Taku is gonna strategically choose which car they're using here.
Car
They
choice.
said
Important.
Dominus on EU and Tainer Octane on NA. So
Interesting.
we will do. Let me do a coin flip actually to decide EU or NA first.
Ooh. Do you have an actual coin? Oh, where is Nitro going?
I got my coin.
Oh, real coin. Let's go.
It is on Tails. I dropped it, but it's on Tails.
Tails.
So that means we're starting EU.
All right.
Start EU. I did a coin flip. The head dent.
Are we getting a hair dent reveal?
You can see, like, the back of my hair is small. It's just this front thing that's all fluffy. So, like, there's not really a dent.
How am I looking?
You know what I mean?
There's a little dent.
Yeah, I mean, for how big these headphones are, especially, like, these are probably the biggest on the gaming headset market. It's not that bad. So I don't really care.
That's just how you know we're gaming.
Yeah. Aggro dent solos.
Solos. I'm not up to date on what that means.
I'm gonna ask them what they prefer for server switches. Well, hold on. All right, so we will be switching in between each servers, in between each match, 8 and 7. Same as the previous matches, except this will be a best of 3.
All right. Yeah, while we're getting that set up, I don't know, can we get some predictions in chat? Maybe some support for either player? I know we've seen a lot of Taku support, and I'm kind of with it, but I'm down for Mewtree as well. This is the finals, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come down to this.
I think we might see Royo actually take this one. If he can score something here, I think Royo would take the dub for sure.
Royo from up above, can you see us down here? Will he take it, guys? I don't know. That would be fun.
I was thinking of doing something earlier, like I'm gonna have Royo do 1 attempt before your game starts. If he scores a good shot, then you're both eliminated.
Ooh, the wild card.
Yeah, but now he's no longer with us on the stream, so we could not make that happen.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be fire. All right, let me set up the lobby here. Starting on Europe, and we will swap after 8 attempts. Switch over to the gameplay tab. Boom. Taku start ball.
Great sentence. I love it.
Yeah, just getting the good comms, like no yap, just all comms, you know?
All the keywords are present. Nothing
like
more.
like a Google search.
Exactly. I like the setup from Taku.
Oh, didn't get the shot. But I like to see that. You want to see like a base level shot be put in net, and then you can go for some more risky stuff. Because we saw Yano suffer from that. He was like so good that it kind of hurted him. It hurt him because he couldn't get the finish on such insane setups he was going for. Oh, nice no cam on the end there. On their screen, it might have been a little more of a no cam than what we saw on Spectator.
Yeah, it's always a little, I guess, more delayed on the Spectator cam. I did see the touch get lined up. I was wondering if it would go far post or not.
We will be taking a look at that. So not the most complex shot. It is something on the board, though, which I agree with. I'm going to give that a 5 just because of the potential no cam at the end on their screen.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the initial flick. It looked like it was moving at a really high velocity. But yeah, given the placement of the touch at the end, being like straight dead in front, not really reaching that far post that everyone so loves, I'm gonna give it like a 5.2, just because it's a pretty well put together shot. Just, you know, other bits could have been improved upon.
All right, so for total, we're gonna have an even split between 2 and 4. I'm gonna give it a 3. Like everybody's saying 3, and it tied. I'm gonna give it that.
Oh,
3.
nice. There we
So
go.
we will have 13.2 then as a as a total. 13.2 Taku.
All right, we're back to Mewtree. Rolling the ball back into his half. Going for another one of these.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the more complete setups we've seen.
And we will be scoring that as well. Getting something on the board. I agree with that. So it wasn't a 2-touch. It was just a normal hard hit. But I think that was still decent for a starter. I am personally going to give that a 5 as well. Same thing.
Yeah, it's honestly a little similar in terms of like scoring aspects to Taku's shot. So I'm going to give it like a 5.2 just because I think it was slightly more complete. Or did I give the other one 5.2?
You did 5.2.
Okay, I'll do the same thing. Sure. We'll do the same thing.
All right. That's so weird. If they tie and if they tie the vote and get 3 again, then their scores will be tied, effectively nullifying both.
Oh my goodness, we might have it happen again. There is no way.
Oh, what?
Come on,
Let's
we
see
got like
when the
2
poll
seconds.
ends.
Oh,
Oh my
4
god.
takes it at the end. Oh my
Somebody
goodness.
sniped it at the end and brought it to a 4. Dude, who did that? I'm gonna look at the
Yo.
results and I'm gonna ban the person that voted for
Yeah,
4.
who did that, guys? Speak up, speak up. Who pressed 4?
All right, so that's gonna be a 14.2 for Mew, barely beating Taku's score. And I think we have 4 left each.
Yeah, just another reminder to chat. You guys have a say in this event as well. You guys get to score each shot, so pay attention. Check the top of your chat. I think that's where it is on mobile as well. And yeah, feel free to give these shots a rating of your own. Oh, that could have been like a little like final touch to like the top corner. That was cool. Mewtree in the corner. Decent flick.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
cool
Got the
touch.
back touch.
There's a nice little pre-flip into that. Nice pop from Taku.
Oh, too much drift. Dang it.
Unfortunate.
Now at 2 remaining.
A complete whiff there from Taku. I don't think we've seen anything quite that catastrophic yet.
Nothing there. What Taku goes for here.
Oh, here we go. Nice setup. Bring it back.
Oh, starting with the front flip that time.
Yeah, I love the movement on this. But the ball placement and shot's not quite there. Love that spin at the end. That looks cool.
Yeah, I like using a front flip for the finisher, but it's much harder to pop the ball off of that. And we will be judging this one as well. So on this shot, this one's even worse than the previous no cam finisher for me. So I'm gonna have to go with a 4.
I'm a big fan of the movement overall. I'm gonna give it like a 4.3. I think, yeah, once again, all that's missing is, you know, where the ball is and where the ball ends up in the net. If that was improved, it would definitely be a much higher scored shot.
Yep, agreed. Looks like we're having mostly 2s voted this time, and that's gonna be a 12.3. 12.3. 12.3. And we'll bring it back to the gameplay here.
Oh, another one of these setups from Mewtree.
Ooh. Okay, a little bit cleaner
Decent
than last
finish.
time. More power. And I like that little flare we talked about yesterday, using a little bit of directional air roll to get a full heli in where you land. So yeah, let's definitely judge that one. That was very nice. So I think that was better than the previous shot I've seen. I'm going to go with a 6. Nice little flare on that pop flick. Get a little heli in there. And it was a solid finish. I'm going with a 6.
Yep. Given this baseline for this shot at its peak form, I think at most it would be like a 6 to, or sorry, a 7 to an 8. But because the finish on this was not quite as strong, but placed pretty well, I think it justifies like a 6.2 because it's a pretty complete, solid shot. Movement was clean. Yeah, all that was needed was just a little bit more power on that last touch.
Agreed, for sure. Looking at chat here, most people are going with a 6 as well. So that is going to give Mewtree the dub here. Well, he was already winning, barely, but that's going to put him further in the lead. 18.2 Mew. 2 attempts left. before the server switch happens. Oh no! The finish. That was not what they were looking for on the final touch. Didn't get a pop. I will not be rating that higher than my previous shot rating for Taku. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. That's completely on me.
Oh shoot.
But yeah, we just saw a failed Stoner Classic. That's what we witnessed there.
Oh,
that was my first time. That was my first time messing it up, though. I'm kind of proud of that. One left.
Oh, here we go, Taku. That's a decent setup.
No!
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, for those of y'all that weren't watching just a second ago, this is about the same exact thing that happened.
Yeah, really powerful setup. You can feel the kinetic energy, but then the thing happened. Just rolled. That's not a Stoner Classic. Oh, I thought that was a pop flick into a finish. My bad. I just saw people say it in the chat when a pop flick happened. So I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's close, I guess. I guess the difference is the spin or the attempted two touch.
Oh,
dang, Mewtree with
nice
these corner touches.
Oh, okay. It's a double jump into a
Oh, it's not the actual
okay
finishing touch. It's the double jump setup. Dang, a double jump setup is wild.
All right, now we switch the server over to East. All right, so we currently have Mewtree in the lead. We're going to be hopping into an East server now, where Taku can potentially go a little higher risk, higher reward on their home server.
Yeah, and going back to the note before the whole thing began, Taku is now on Octane. Octane's for NA, Dom is for EU. I don't know, we'll see if that Octane diff is what makes or break this match.
Octane differential.
Let's see it. Into the corner. Or just the backboard. That's a pretty decent setup.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay. Goes for
I don't think that bounced.
Putting it in.
Yep.
Oh, did you see that Selly?
Yeah, that little wave dash on the wall, that was sweet.
Yeah, got like a, I don't know if you would call it a zap dash, but just like flipping right into the wall, canceling. That was clean. So
that's
I'm going to judge
2
that.
points automatically.
Yeah, that was a nice clutch up on the Selly. So I'm going to have to give that a +1 on the Selly. I'm going to go with a 6.
All right. Yeah, I think the flick setup was actually quite nice. All that was needed for the shot to be improved was some better ground movement and placement touch on the ball. That Selly was sick. I'm gonna give it a 6.2.
All right. Looks like we have chat tied right now between 2 and 6. Interesting.
Hey guys, get your votes in. You got like 5 seconds, I think.
All right, give it a couple more seconds. We'll see.
My goodness. Oh wow, someone at the very last second hit too. That is crazy. That is actually crazy.
So we have a 15.2 total average for that shot here. That does not top Mew's current score.
All right, and we resume. Mewtree on the ball, going for a stall air drag.
I think at the end he wanted to stall into like a reset because the air drag kind of failed. That would have been sick.
Ooh. That would have been a good clutch up. Mewtree also looking at the corner.
Yeah,
Decent
nice
flick.
corner dash. Ooh, went for the backflip.
I almost wonder if like just a ground hit, like a grounded no flip or something would have done better there. Ooh, jump cancel from Taku.
Ooh, okay.
Nice finish.
I would say that was one of the more complete shots we've seen so far.
Yeah, 100%. Decent jump cancel. Proper no flip at the end.
So we will be judging. Because that was more complete, but not really peak, I'm gonna go with a 5.5. I think that was good, but definitely well below what I know Taku can do.
Yeah, while I know Taku's definitely more capable than this shot, I think given all three factors here, all of them not quite ideal, I think they put together a pretty well-constructed shot overall. All the components were fairly clean. I might actually rate this a little bit higher than a 5. I might give it like a 6.4.
Okay.
Every single component was well executed. There was a little bit of an intermission between each component, but you know, given what we've seen thus far, that was pretty good.
For that one, we've got a 15.9. Does not top Mew's current score though. 15.9. Mew still winning at 18.2. And with that, I think we're at 3 shots remaining.
All right, Mewtree already on the ball. Oh, it hit the crossbar. Dang. Nice flick into the corner from Taku. Oh, nice touch.
Oh.
Not on target, though. Just about every corner read I think we've seen in this entire tournament have gone like beyond wide. Waiting to see something that goes on target. Just got to find that sweet spot.
One for the dash to the corner. The finish.
Oh my gosh.
Got the skim touch.
Every time I think Mewtree's attempt is like just toast with his approach and flick, he makes it work somehow.
Oh, a 2-touch countering Mewtree's 2-touch earlier. Well, like kind of a 2-touch. Wow. The ball was so slow, and that touch generated more power than I think Mewtree's, just because of how slow the start was. So I definitely want to take a look at that.
Yeah. I'd say the final touch on Taku's was better than Mewtree's, but I think Mewtree's entry was slightly better than Taku's because Taku had a slightly more casual, calm, slower approach to it.
So
let's get rating.
I do really like the finish for that, but yeah, like I said, the setup for the initial speed was a little slow, and we have seen this shot a lot. Doing this so late into the match, you know, it's all right. I'm gonna have to go with a 6.3.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm gonna rate it similarly as well. That second touch was probably the best of this match so far. But given the entry being like I said, a little bit more casual, that will deduct a couple points. I think at the end of the day, I'll give it like a 6.4.
All right, so looking at chat here, we have a 20.7 without the 2 troll votes. 20.7 beating Mew's score. So I think we have 3 shots remaining on East. 2 shots remaining. And
2
let me
remaining.
switch
Okay.
the audio back on. Boom. All right. So Taku's starting it off.
Trying to make a little wall read out of that flick. I like the dedication.
Okay, got the flick. Jump
Another
cancel.
Similar
Ooh.
situation.
That puts us at 1.
1 remaining. Oh, Taku going for a multi-dash.
Oh.
What is that flick? Oh, keep going. Oh.
Wow.
You got a limited boost. Use it.
All right, final. Last shot of this match here.
Here we go,
Stall
Mewtree.
into the aerial.
At a deficit.
Oh,
No.
Wow.
Maybe he was going for a little turtle pop at the end. I don't know.
All right, so we're going to have Taku taking game 1 then after that final attempt from Mewtree. And let's remake here. We'll remake it on EU. EU now.
All right. And just a clarification, this is game 2 in the best of 3. Taku has taken game 1. I know we're swapping servers a fair bit, so it might be confusing to maybe some folks.
Yep, we're now going over to EU. Starting game 2. And Taku starts with ball. Because it is EU server.
All right.
All right. All right, pop
Nice
flick.
pop.
Side dash. Ooh, almost got a 2-touch on that. That would have been really powerful. Skip that.
I guess we'll skip it.
Yeah, that was a roller. I agree with skipping that. All right. Little quad to start us off.
Nice. Get those reps in. Ah. It's looking like Mewtree's maybe a little nervous right now. Oh, crazy dashes though. Wow.
All right. Taku setting the setup up. Setting up the setup for the setup. Double dash.
Okay, nice 2 dashes.
Front dash. Okay.
Oh, does not quite catch the ball.
Pop flick goes
big
really
flick
far.
from Mewtree. Yeah, can't quite reach that. Oh, yeah, I saw
alternating
that.
2 wheels. Interesting.
Nice. I like the creativity.
Ooh, okay. Standard dash flick, just getting something on the board. Good strategy for a tournament setting.
Yeah. Unless Taku wants to skip it. I'm not seeing a skip in the chat. I think we're going to rate it. All right,
Yeah,
we'll pause.
so we will be checking that out. All right. Very basic level shot, and it wasn't very high. I'm gonna go with a 4, just getting something on the board.
Yeah, this is a wave dash flick that wasn't even placed super well. But it is a, it's a goal. I'm gonna give it like a 3.8. And now it's time for chat to vote. I think we got like 10 seconds remaining. What do you guys think of this wave dash flick, guys? Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know in the comments. Hit the follow, ring the bell. We'll be reading all the comments.
Yep, and oh, I see that subscribing is 25% off if you guys want to support the cause. There's a little discount.
Yeah, September.
Very cool.
From Twitch. They're also matching gifteds right now, but I don't know exactly how it works. So we got an 8.8 total. 8.8. getting on the board.
There we go.
When you
That
think
puts
about the
Taku in the lead.
scores, that could be a score from a single judge on a good shot.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Could easily triple that score if something crazy happens right now. Ooh.
I think he went for the reset on the ground, like tried to get a multi-dash there. He's gonna opt to skip, and I agree with that.
If that dash was landed, that could have easily been a different result. We will skip it. Here we go, a pop setup. Oh, the multi-dash did not happen. That's tough. All right, Mewtree now.
Pop flick. Oh, jump cancel. Doesn't work out though.
Decent
not
flick
the power.
from Taku. Yeah.
Yeah, what the? That was going in, but we would not have rated that.
Yeah. That angle.
Ooh,
oh, Mewtree.
Maybe a finisher.
Maybe, he could go for the double tap there, but instead opts to flip into the ground.
2 left on this server here.
Oh, huge flick from Taku.
Flick.
Come
reset?
on. Oh, reset? Oh, I don't think there's a reset. No reset.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been nice. All right, Mewtree. Time to get something on the board.
Nope. Not going to do that one. We got 1 left for both players here. Taku's final attempt in this server. Oh, the insta double?
Ooh, insta double attempt. All right, this is it for Mewtree on this server. Oh, huge flick.
No, not the landing. Oh my goodness.
Unfortunate. That is the end of Mewtree's ping advantage for this
nice
game 2.
Wheel. Wow, that was cool.
Clean. Mewtree's in a little hot water right now. He's not going to be on his ping, and he's down a game, and he's got 0 points right now.
Yeah,
he's got a little bit of ground to make up.
This is looking rough. All right, nice. We are ready.
Okay, once again, I think we're in an identical camera setting situation off the kickoff. I was switching between the players and nothing changed.
Yep.
Guys, someone drop the camera settings below. I gotta know. Yes. That's not the setup he was looking for.
Oh, the cams. 110,
dang,
220, -5. 0 stiffness.
110, 220, -5, 0. Yeah, there's the height. Okay, 110. About to copy paste that and put it in my game.
Yeah.
Must be good because both finalists are using them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that now.
This is the meta, guys. This is what the pros use. I gotta steal that.
All right, so we still have Taku in the lead. Mewtree needs to get something on the board.
Ooh!
Dude,
clean.
That placement was crazy. I did not expect that.
I gotta watch this again. That was nice.
Bang.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. That was clean. Top corner.
All right, we will be judging that for sure. Based on the cleanliness of that whole thing, I I'm gonna have to give that a 7. Really clean finish. Got it top corner. 7 from me.
For me, I think the highlight of this goal is the ball control. The ball was like perfectly on top of Mew's car the entire time, and he managed to flick it top left corner. I think the only thing that could have been better is maybe the speed of the shot. Outside of that, I think this is pretty up there. I think this is a pretty solid shot. I'm going to give it a 7.7.
Yeah, this was a banger for sure, and it could potentially win Mewtree the game back, even though he's been trailing the entire time.
Yeah, for all the Mewtree fans out there, you got to be jumping in your seat right now. He's been pretty quiet this series and has finally come up with a response. Yeah, we're
So
getting 8s and 10s in the chat.
yeah, including everyone's vote, we've got a 22.7 Mew winning currently. Nice. Yeah, that was a really good shot to get back on the board, back on #1 spot. We have 5 remaining.
Oh, multi-dash from Taku.
Oh,
Ah! It looks like there was a little bit of reverse input on the drive up to the ball. I wonder if that was the catalyst to making that shot fail.
yeah. Oh, almost got the corner read. Those are always kind of funny. Like if you mess up the flick, but sometimes it bounces out from the lower corner, still hit a nice read.
Those are great to watch. I love those shots.
Like it was intentional.
Yep. More multi-dashes from Taku. Gets a carry and a little flick.
Okay.
Playing the tournament like way, you know, keeping control of the ball, making it a shot. I guess we're skipping it. All right.
Oh.
That's a shot, Taku.
That's a skip?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's a shot. That's a triple dash into a flick. Little intermission, but all right.
That was a self-selected skip, so I guess we'll be skipping it.
Big flick
nice
from
quarter.
you.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, ball cam right there, guys. Just a little ball cam might go a long way. It's better to score it than not. Oh, a multi-dash fail from Taku. Still gets a finishing touch. Nice shot, Mewtree says.
I think that will be a skip as well.
Are we skipping this one? Where's the skip, Taku? Don't tell me you want to rate this one.
No, we're not. We're not rating that.
All right, yeah,
so
I'm
we got
vetoing.
2 remaining on this
okay.
server.
Back to Mewtree. Possibly looking for the corner once again. Ooh, that's a tough read. Oh, good flick though. That was like right between the backboard and the corner. That's sometimes really tough to predict where it goes. Oh, nice catch from Taku. A front flip flick. No follow up. Dang.
Now we're down to the final attempts here. Mewtree coming in. Stall setup.
Oh, nice stall. Use that boost.
Oh,
a little low on the placement, but decent carry.
Okay,
yeah, definitely
so
could have just pressed the boost a little bit more there in my opinion.
We will be voting on that one. I do want to take a look at that.
All right, let's analyze it. Let's take a look.
So that wasn't amazing. That wasn't terrible. I don't think that tops his previous shot though. I'm gonna have to go with a 5.5.
Honestly, for this kind of shot, placement is everything. If it's a drag, like it's got to look good. If it's middle of the net, it's not quite visually appealing, at least in my opinion. I'm gonna have to give this like a 4.7.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely not topping the previous shot. It was clean, but we have one more attempt for Taku left. See if we can create an equalizer here or something. Yeah, that's going to be a 16.2. 16.2, not popping previous. Yes. One more Taku. All right, Taku's final attempt to potentially create an equalizer or a win here. Okay,
Oh, that's a nice
flick.
flick. Come on!
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh my
so
god!
close every time, just so
Wow.
wide. All
So
right.
Mewtree is gonna take this and bring it to a game 3. That is crazy.
Really clutch from Mewtree to bring that one shot home. I feel like Taku could have easily taken that game with how the first half went.
Yeah, this is definitely high stakes now. We have a best of 3, and we're bringing it back to a best of 1 with both players winning 1 round. This is gonna be crazy. High stakes. We're gonna have to see some base level shots at the start, I think, to get some score on the board, and then we'll see some crazier shots in the last few attempts. The match is currently tied 1-1. We're having a break right before we go into the final match. Little bathroom break, and then we'll be good to go. Any predictions, Aggro? Who do we think is going to win this?
I'm still going for Taku, but I mean, if Mewtree pops off, Mewtree will pop off, and if that happens, it's definitely going to be a different story. But with how Mewtree has been playing all day long, given the consistency of his setups, I feel like Taku might just take this one home.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. I'm honestly, I don't know. Like Mewtree has hit a pop flick into a 2-touch. Taku's hit one yesterday. I don't even know who to vote for here.
Could
right.
go either way.
So we'll be starting on Europe again. The final match. Start EU. 8 shots. Taku start ball. You start on NA after. Setting up the lobby here. Boom. This is the finals, the best of 3. Currently score of 1-1. And it's basically a best of 1 because of that. This is the final.
Oh, dang. Taku maybe perhaps hoping to play on the orange team, but Mewtree accidentally not letting that happen. There will be a server swap, though. Taku 2 is... All right, Taku 2 is gone. But there will be a server swap, so maybe Taku will have a chance at playing on orange team later on.
Yeah.
But for now, they'll go on.
Oh, the up cam.
Blue team.
The up
cam. I see that. Oh! I've not seen that at all thus far. That's awesome. Would love to see more of that.
Clean
nice
flick
from Mewtree. Ooh, it does go in.
Put it on the board.
Big,
Put it on the board.
Fat bounce, though. That is his first attempt, though, so not bad.
We will be judging. For something like that, where the finish is unclean, but the setup is good, I'm going to go with a 4.5.
All right, yeah, with that setup, it was pretty good. Yeah, that touch is just not what you're looking for. The bounce was pretty huge. Given that, I have to give it like a 4.6, I think.
Yeah, that was definitely 0.1 better than my vote. So, yeah, I agree with that.
Not at all copying your homework. Don't worry.
All right, so we're going to have a 14.1 start Mew off. We're gonna bring it back to the gameplay. First attempt, not bad, getting something on the board.
Oh, here we go
Okay,
with the camera
up cam again. Oh,
Ooh.
if you're moving the camera up, maybe they have a specific bind for that so that you don't have to move your stick. Because I would think like you can't jump while you're doing that.
Yeah, maybe there are some paddles or something on Taku's controller. I gotta wonder.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's like a keyboard set up on the ground with like that space bar binding. Shout out that one guy from that one video. Here we go.
Oh no!
Oh!
Wow, that was really close. Like it looked like they were lined up for the correct shot. Using my feet to cam. All right.
Using that space bar technique, using some pedals for that race from that racing sim.
Yep.
That's how you really ought to be gaming. Level up.
Mew, it's
right,
your ball. Yeah, we will not be rating that. Switch controller for this one. Oh,
yeah, a little board drop.
Okay. New controllers so that they can do the up cam.
Let's see if it pays off. Here it is once again. Oh, spamming it a little bit. Dang.
Dude, that would be so sick. Like you could see the ball move further away from the camera because you're looking up.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Oh, Mewtree almost copy-pasting the same shot from last game.
Yeah. Okay,
This is going to be a tough reach.
Oh.
The ball seems to go just a little bit farther forward than expected every time. Yeah, man. Just out of reach.
Yeah. I do want to vote that just because it went in. Get something on the board. So for something like this, it's a unique concept, but obviously the finish was failed, so I'm gonna have to give it same thing, 3.5.
Yeah, I can't rate this one super high. Most notable part is, of course, the movement and cam movement. If it's well executed, it could be big money, but this was not. I'm going to give it a 3.5.
All right, let's see what total vote we end up getting here. We got a 10. So that is going to be below 10. It's going to be below what Mewtree had previously.
All right, no change then.
So we got 2 shots left. Oh,
nice
the double dash?
2 dashes.
Okay.
Possibly looking for more dashes than that, given the recovery back to his side of the field. Taku with a huge pop.
Ooh.
No catch, though.
Yeah, not the finish we were looking for. But that will not be rating higher than the previous shot for me.
We can skip.
View score is 14.1.
Oh, what? That pop.
Oh!
Wow.
That was the final for Mew. Final for Taku. Coming up now.
Pressure's on. It's make or break season.
Turning into an aerial?
It bounces, but it's gone in.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. I mean, it was a nice little clutch up for like the last shot of that server, though. So we will be voting. On something like that, I'm gonna have to vote it probably a 4. Like, getting that finish from a flick is a little bit better, but obviously still a fail, so I'm giving it a 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down a similar path. I like the flick into aerial setup. I think that has a lot of potential. Once again, it's just that final backboard read that we're missing. Given that, I gotta give it like I'll give it like a 4.2 for the entry into the aerial.
Yeah. So we've got 11.2 as a total for that shot. 11.2 not off to score, and we switch servers. All right.
That was on the European server, so we'll be going back to good old US of A, where Taku will have a ping advantage. Mewtree is still sitting with the higher score at the moment, though. But all it takes is for either player to score a decent shot, and that'll easily like put the other opponent in some hot water.
Yep. So we're gonna have East server, 7 shots each. Mew starts. This is the final 7 attempts we will see out of this match. We currently have Mewtree in the lead, just barely, by a board score. Just getting one on the board at 14. And we have Taku, I think, at 11.2. All right, pop flick. All right.
Not the initial flick he was looking for. I like the color choice on Taku's car. I feel like root beer brown is a little underrated.
Wait, brown?
Yeah, it's kind of brown, kind of like crimson brown.
Okay.
At least to my eyes, I think I'm looking at that properly.
Giving red for sure.
Red?
Yeah, it's the darkest red with black pearl. It's anodized pearl.
There's definitely a touch of orange in there, but yeah. It's a good color, regardless.
Yeah, this is the final, and it's a best of 3. The score is currently 1-1. Both players have won a match. So, and these are the last 6 now shots that we'll be judging. Mewtree is currently in the lead, barely, and it's up to Taku to create an equalizer here, put the ball back in Mewtree's court.
I'm liking Mewtree's approach right now, going for that wave dash flick. You know, at this point in the game, you know, that'll probably take the lead. So going for something easier like that is not a bad option.
Looks like the nerves are getting to Taku a little bit, but I believe in them to lock it in, because we've seen it happen before. Mewtree now going for a huge flick. No cap.
Oh, just a little low.
Oh, they lag.
Oh, someone's trolling Taku right now. Not the outside interference.
All right, interesting.
Oh, I like that setup.
Oh, didn't get the dash. No way.
That's so sad. There was potential. It was lined up. What happened?
It looks like they had it.
No wave dash. No wave dash there.
Oh, man. All right. Well, yeah, that is not going to be topping Mewtree's score.
Yeah.
We can go. You still winning at 14.1. 4 attempts left.
4 left. All right. Nice flick from Mewtree. Ah, that entry.
Oh, no way.
Man, that was going to be a tough one to score.
Oh,
no height.
Yeah, no height on that. It was a decent setup. I like the helis after that pop flick, like a little delayed pop flick, so you can heli instead of staying on the ground. I want to judge that, just see what scoring we get here.
All right.
For that shot, personally, just because of the finish, I have to rate it kind of low. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, I like the setup. I like the transition into the backflip touch at the end, but with the lackluster height, it's like a. I'm gonna give it like a 3.8. Honestly, I feel like it's not even a complete shot.
Yeah, agreed. We will see what chat thinks as well. It's going to be a 10.8, which does not top Mew's score. 10.8, Mew still winning at 14.1.
All right, back
Bring
to
it back to the
Mew with
gameplay. Boom.
4 attempts on Mew, I think.
Oh, I meant 10.8. Sorry.
Oh, 1.8.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
1.8.
feasible. Yeah. Worst shot I've ever seen.
All right. Failed dash flick from Mew. We will not be rating that. Yeah, skip. Yeah, so bad. 1.8.
1.8, not even a 2, bro.
So now we're at 3 left per player.
Possible multi-dash. Okay, 2 dashes. Jump
Ooh,
cancel.
okay. 2 left now. You started. All right, final 2. We need a response out of Taku here to get Mew off the board. He's currently winning at 14.1. Taku's trailing behind at 10.8, 11.2 actually. That's the highest score.
It's coming down to the wire. Oh, Mewtree with a nice flick.
Oh,
Go for the double! Go for the double!
That
I
could have
don't
been
understand.
so clean.
But
I think, dude,
anyways.
imagine like not doubling, but instead doing such a fast ground dash there that you can follow it up anyways and cancel all that momentum. That would be insane.
You know what? Valid.
Final 1, both. This is the last chance for Taku to
Last shot for
respond to Mewtree
Mewtree.
here.
Just a little wave dash flick.
Yeah.
He's gone too high. He's gone too low now. Can't find the sweet spot.
Yeah, we will not be rating that. That will not be topping the 14.8 as a fail there. Final attempt of the entire no flip bracket. Final attempt.
This is it. This is it. Taku's make or break for the #1 seeding spot. Down the middle.
Hot flick.
Oh,
Backflip.
no!
Oh my goodness. Wow. Mewtree takes the win with a scoreboard. Like just putting something on the board. He was able to put something in because of that. And actually won the match as a result.
That's why that tactic's the meta.
The dub. GG's. Wow. So let me bring it back over to the bracket here so you guys can see what's happening. We just had the finals of Mewtree and Taku. That's going to put Mewtree in the #1 seed to be paired with the #1 creative player next weekend. Taku will be seeded #2, and the other seeds will be released later today as we compile them. So overall, I think that was a pretty good match. Honestly, I think the inconsistency was showing a little bit there from a lot of skilled players. If I bring it over to the face cam here, so we can talk. We saw a lot of skilled players hit really good setups, but then they just couldn't get the finish. I don't know. I think I was disappointed a little bit in especially like those multi dashes from Yano, for example. Like you could clearly see he was so skilled at doing multis, but just couldn't get a finish on the board, and as a result, Taku took the dub in that previous match.
Yep. Yeah, you got to understand, it's a tournament setting. This doesn't happen very often. I think the last tournament was like years ago. So, players aren't necessarily familiar with this environment, the pressure, the limited attempts and setup that this is. But for what it was, we saw a lot of potential in all top 8 players this weekend. With their seeding, they'll find their pair. And what I'm really curious about is the final, that 2v2, where they try to mesh those styles. That's still something I'm trying to wrap my mind around, and I'm sure the players are as well. So I'm excited for
Yeah.
that. Congrats to Mew on the #1 seeded spot. Taku in second, Fricks in third, Yano fourth, everyone else. Yeah, great stuff. I think there's a lot to come.
Yep, absolutely. So we will be back next week with the creative 1v1 bracket where they will be determining their seeds, which no flipper they get on their team for the 2v2 match. That will be the 5th and 6th. The 2v2 match will be the 12th and the 13th. Same time every day as we have done previously, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, congratulations to Mewtree on the dub. And we will be seeing him as the #1 seed in the creative or the hybrid 2v2 matches. Other than that, special shout out to Tuss, who you guys might have seen him chatting earlier. SW Tussle Rocks. He's been helping out behind the scenes during the entire match, helping tally all of the players' votes, our votes as the judges, and then all of the chat, adding everything up. So shout out to him. And shout out to Royo as well. We have his face cam here right under us. Hi, Royo. Hope you're doing good. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys for all being here. GG's. That was fun. We definitely had some nice peaks, some nice fails. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week for the creative bracket. We will be posting it on Twitter.
All right. We'll see you guys next weekend.
Bye bye.